In both make one purl increases, the new stitch is formed from the strand that is stretched between the first stitch from the tip of the right needle and the first stitch from the tip of the left needle. To make one purl right increase, insert the tip of the left needle under that strand from back to front, like this. Think of the phrase, "I'll be right back," and that will help you remember that when we are making an increase that slants to the right, then we go from the back of the stitch. Then with the yarn at the front of the work, insert the tip of the right needle into that stitch from right to left, and then purl a new stitch from that picked up strand, just like this. When you look closely at the bottom of the stitch, you will see that the strand that we picked up is twisted in such a way that it slants to the right, and that's what gives this increase, make one purl right, its name. So it slants to the right. When it is time to make a left slanting make one purl increase, again, look for that strand that is stretched between the first stitch on the right needle and the first stitch on the left needle. Keep the yarn at the front of the work as you go under that strand again with the tip of the left needle, but this time we go from front to back, like this. And then we need to purl this strand through the back loop. That means we need to insert the tip of the right needle from left to right, like this. And because it is just the strand, it's not a stitch, it is not long enough often to go from that way. So to make it less awkward, stretch this strand a little bit to give it more slack, to make it looser, and then move it closer to the tip of the left needle as you try to insert the tip of the right needle into that strand. And once you do that, you would notice the difference. It makes things so much easier. And once the right needle is in that stitch, we wrap the tip of the right needle with the yarn and pull the wrap through, purling a new stitch from this picked up strand. And again, as we look at the bottom of this new stitch, we'll see that this strand, it's better to see it this way, you'll see that this strand forms a slant to the left. Even though these slants are not really visible on the purl side of the work, see, they're not that noticeable. We see that new stitches appeared, but there are no increasing lines formed here because the purl side of the work is kind of messy. But these slants really matter if we try to form increasing lines on the knit side of the work. And if you want to form these lovely lines on the knit side of your project, then use the make one purl right at the beginning of a purl row and make one purl left at the end of the row. These increases are also explained in great detail in a photo tutorial. You can download it as a PDF from the collection of tutorials published this year at 10roseday.com/club2023. Happy knitting, my friend. I'll talk to you in the next tutorial.